imagine the gorillas could maybe strangle themselves with that, though.
Yep. Oh, Donkey Kong's getting love.
That hitbox was incredible right there. That down special. He hit it from like a good distance.
This is nice, dude. I used to play Donkey Kong a lot before I figured out what competitive Smash was. And Donkey Kong was just my guy. So every time I see people play Donkey Kong, I was like, that could have been me if I had stuck with it.
Donkey Kong is very fun to watch when he's doing well, because it's like, it kind of looks unstoppable.
Are you familiar with Green Ranger, the Donkey Kong man from the East Coast?
Yep.
You're from the East Coast, aren't you?
Yeah.
You know the guy. Yeah. I was in a Smash Fest once in New York City, and I really, really wanted him to go so I could have him give me some pointers, but he didn't, and so my Donkey Kong remains a Conky Don. What can you do?
It's the saddest story I've heard today.
Yeah, and I've heard some sad stories today. I've witnessed some sad things.
So Donkey Kong in Brawl was... I mean, he's kind of similar. He has like this long-reaching, slow normals. His back air is amazing in Brawl. That's like his main, kind of his main spacing tool.
Right.
You'll just see him sitting out of grab range and weaving in and out and using back air to kind of poke.
Okay.
There he just used the super armor from Donkey Punch to...
Oh, that was a bunch. That's gotta... Ooh.
So Big D right now is showing kind of his repertoire of characters. Like we said, he is a day-to-day main, but
Yep.
he's pretty good at Brawl, so he can...
Character range is a very valuable thing to have, knowing more than one character.
Yeah.
That's a big deal.
I mean, you kind of, like I said, because it's so matchup dependent, one of the ways to learn all the matchups is to just develop a pretty good one at every character, so then you know like what they're trying to do and how their mechanics work. So one of the things that was really big in Brawl that isn't in Smash 4 and wasn't in Melee either is boost smashing or hyphen smashing. And basically the way it works is a lot of characters can cancel their dash attack into an up smash on the first few frames.
Really?
And the reason it's interesting in Brawl is some dash attacks give you a momentum boost right when you start them. And what that means is you can transfer that momentum into an up smash. And that's why it's called boost smashing. So Snake is one of the characters that has one of the best because his dash attack into up smash is his explosive gun. So he can basically slide across the stage, charging that, and then shoot it up, which is a very good option.
What is Snake doing every time he lays Donkey Kong down there?
So that's his down throw, which forces a get up option. So it's usually to start a tech chase. If they don't input a roll or anything, then they'll do a get up right there and he can punish.
So he's not like tucking him in to bed or anything like that?
It's like a sleeper. It's a sleeper hold, yeah.
Super cool. Right on.
But yeah, it starts a tech chase situation.
Man, if Konga pulls this off, I'm going to be so happy. I'm going to be a happy fellow.
He's up. We should have known. His name was Konga.
Yeah. Yeah, it kind of figures he'd play Donkey Kong, doesn't it?
Yeah, now it does. You know,
the more you think of, yeah.
Oh, Carlos roll.
Oh, Nelly. I always thought that was a really zany recovery that Snake's got there.
Yeah, that's the cypher.
It's pretty good.
It is. Especially since when Snake has that combined with being able to blow himself up with his down special. All right. It's getting down to a last hit situation here. Snake's up tilt will probably KO even Donkey Kong. Nice.
I was about to say.
And Konga takes game one.
Konga takes game one. What you gonna do, Big D?
All right, let's see what character he rolls.
You can't handle the dung.
He's switching up. Oh.
Ooh, hello.
I know that he does have a very good...
More variety, more ice climbers. Right on.
And Donkey Kong does not have many answers to the chain grab either. I do like Big D's tag, which is just run.
Run.
I'm intimidated.
Yeah, it's funny. Ice climbers have that like tiny little smile, cute little boots, cute little outfit.
But
run.
All right, So this is, like I said, this is how a lot of the matchup goes when, oh, there's a grab.
Oh, hello. Oh man, this is almost hard to watch. They're dancing. They're doing the tango. That, ooh.
And he dropped it. That was a drop.
Wicked.
He did not intend to throw towards him. So basically at the end of every chain grab in Brawl, the Ice Climbers will start charging a smash to finish it. That's how they get a KO. So if they don't end it with a charge smash, then you know that they were not trying to end it.
I see. Oh, and there goes the monkey. He out. He's gone. Oh man, that is.
Yes, this is how Ice Climbers and Brawl works.
If Donkey Kong asks you to take him dancing, that's not what he has in mind. For all you viewers at home, don't beat up your dance partner.
And honestly, like one of the issues that Brawl kind of ran into and why Wii U was kind of a breath of fresh air was, like I said, a lot of the top players started picking up pocket Ice Climbers.
Yep.
Because, so they had their main, but for matchups that they didn't want to play it in, they could just pick up a Ice Climber who has good matchups against a lot of characters.
Man alive. So how easily do you think having a good Ice Climber in Brawl would transfer over to having a good Ice Climber in Melee or 4?
Pretty well, actually. I believe Big D actually plays Ice Climbers in Melee.
Oh, yeah?
And I don't know which one he learned first, but a lot of your game is based around desyncing and being able to land a grab.
Yep.
It's actually the same in both Melee and Brawl.
That's just a good skill to have, landing a grab, you know?
Yeah, and then the big difference is, you know, what happens after the grab, but like the result's the same.
Yep.
Which is you kill them.
Word. Oh, I'm sorry, Donkey Kong. I really am.
Yep.
Oh, come on, bring it back. Yep. Use that punch you're saving up, man. Come on now. No. I gotta quit while I'm ahead.
That back air is nice.
Oh, and he's gone. Big D. Takes number 2.
That was very dominant.
Oh, yeah.
So now Konga's gonna. Here we go. And
Ooh.
And through this set, we actually broke the game down to around the meta game at the end of Brawl. This is exactly how it broke down. 2 players play 2 different characters. They end up playing Ices versus Meta Knight.
I've only ever heard that Meta Knight's really good in this. I haven't actually seen it with my own 2 eyes.
All Meta Knight. So one of the nice things was you kind of know what you're getting with him if you went to a lot of tournaments because you've seen so many.
Right.
But the problem was he has so many options, and Meta Knight was one of the few characters that a lot of players look different when they play them. Like some of the top players in Brawl early on, like Mewtwo King played Meta Knight. Zero actually had an amazing Meta Knight. Nairo had a good Meta Knight, and they all kind of look different too because you could play him really aggressive, you could play him really campy, you could do a kind of a hybrid.
There's a little more room for flavor in there.
Yeah, and that's just because, honestly, like, he maybe has 2 attacks that aren't useful. Every other attack can be used in some situation. It's incredible.
You know, something that makes Smash the franchise so important, like, personally to me that I love about it is the flavor. That's a word I use a lot. You know, you can see people playing, you can tell who is playing that character by just the maneuvers they make.
Right.
And that's so fascinating to me. There can be so much depth and so much like distinction in that regard.
Yeah, I think that's like one of the big reasons a lot of people gravitate towards it compared to other fighters is like there's a big opportunity to kind of give your own spin on all the characters.
Yeah.
Which is what you want because it kind of opens the door for creativity.
My girlfriend plays Tekken and Soul Calibur. We fight about that a lot. she doesn't know how wrong she is.
I mean, obviously, like in those games too, there's room to do it. But
Yeah,
like,
totally.
just the amount of movement options you have, like, are way different in are way different in a Smash fighter than a platform fighter than a.
I don't know. I feel like in other fighters too, like especially with Soul Calibur, I could say there's a lot more room for spam. You know what I mean? In your fighting.
Yeah.
Hitting the same button over and over again, and just having that take the game. It's a. I don't know, man. I don't know. There's less honesty. Less honor.
Yeah, I came from Smash. That was like what I kind of played, and then I moved out here, out to Seattle area to work at Microsoft.
Oh yeah.
And then I ended up working on Killer Instinct.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I was a designer on that. So
that's awesome.
That's kind of how I got introduced to fighting games. Was right when I was starting, one of my tasks was to play a lot of the other popular fighters and kind of get a library of knowledge on the genre. Man. So I played Street Fighter 4. Didn't really play too much Tekken because that's a 3D fighter, and I'm not good at that. But I kind of learned that, and then we started working on KI. So I didn't do too much like character design, except for one character, and then I did a lot of general design stuff on that game.
I have not played Killer Instinct. I've heard good things.
Yeah, you should try the dojo mode because I made that mode.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, I scripted that.
You're the guy to thank, huh?
Yeah, and if you hate it, then you shouldn't complain to me because I don't work on it anymore.
Well, KVLT in the chat here says KI is dope, so...
Oh, thanks,
he can thank you. Yeah.
But now, you guys should all check out Rivals of Ether, which is my current game I'm working on.
You know,
Chat.
My brother's here. He was, he took a round on the stream in 64. I don't know if it was watching. I was in the background, but he works in Python and programming, and he makes like very corny, silly video games in his own time.
Nice.
Nothing like you'd see here. But it's just like programming a video game is just such a cool skill to have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's a lot of room for bragging if you can get really good at it. Oh wow.
Yeah, so when I worked in Microsoft as a designer, now I kind of do design now on Rivals, but I was doing everything for a bit, and now I like work with people online.
I hear that.
Because it started out as me and an audio guy.
Right.
So I was doing art, design, and programming, and now I work with artists who are way better than me. Which is good, because the backgrounds that I made kind of look like poop compared to what we have now.
Well, you know, there's a time and a place for poop.
It's true.
I think we can all agree to that.
So this is, once again, like we were talking about the time, this matchup is also another longer one.
Oh yeah, it's been taking a while, hasn't it?
And like I said, this is kind of how the metagame ended up evolving down, because Meta Knight has the options to stay in the air and not get grabbed.
Yep.
And stray hits are pretty much really important.
Well, you can't spell Meta Knight without meta.
Right?
It's just like that's how it is.
It is really funny because the metagame of Brawl basically is dictated by him.
Did you see that standstill? There was like a couple seconds where no one was moving.
Yeah.
I love when that happens.
Well, especially in a matchup like this. So the big thing for Meta Knight, what he's trying to do is, if he gets a stray hit, he wants them separated as quick as he can. I don't know, did you watch EVO a couple years back when Wobbles went to Grand Finals?
I did, but it certainly wasn't Brawl. Are you talking about Melee?
Yeah, Melee.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, so that was like Melee ICs versus Mango's Fox, and like Mango basically gave a tutorial on how to separate. Like every single stock, he separated them immediately, which is the same strategy you want to do in Brawl. Obviously, the way you do it is differently. He used a lot of Fox's Shine to split them up. But that's like really what you want to do, and it's up to the Ice Climbers player to make it difficult for you.
Mango's a really interesting guy. He was going to be here, but then he wasn't. You know.
I know. I was sad about that.
Yeah.
I thought he would. I thought we'd, hang out and be besties.
Totally. I feel like that's like what everyone has. They have like daydreams where they like run into him at a bar and they just hang out. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Be best friends.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Get some beers.
Yep. Oh, Ice Climbers take it.
Big D.
Big D.
2-1. So let's see. This was my secondary past Sonic. Oh, and I use no tap tag a lot too, because I don't feel like making a name.